everybody. I'm going to go over a photo tutorial with you on Genshin Impact. Hopefully I'm still recording, if not I'll have to do this over again. But I'm on PS4, so that's why I can't tell if I'm recording or not. If I was on OBS, I would have no issues, but anyway. I chose Qing Che Village, or Queen Che Village, however you say it. Just because it's kind of bland, and I'm going to show you how to take like better photos of your character. I know this is like a 2024 tutorial, but it's because I'm taking just freelance photography lessons and doing a bunch of stuff like that, so I haven't really been able to make it through just like purely Genshin content or Star Rail content because I don't really have devices that run them very well. But what I can do is like show you something else, like a photography or something. I can use that to show you my joy of these games and stuff. First things first, when you pull up the camera, as you can see, you're still moving. Your idles will happen no matter what. It does not do that in Star Rail, so when I get to that photo mode, which is a little less in-depth than Genshin Impact, I will show you techniques to make it less painful to take photos in HSR. But as you can see right there, you can see her little idol. So the first thing is we need a landscape or background. So as you can see, the houses back there are all lined up. We could do composition, which is basically just placing the character where we want them. There's these two scarecrows, so we could place it in between here, and then we'll have that in the background, and it'll be a nice little photo. So here's the first photo. You're gonna want to zoom out for this one, and then go to the left. I'm trying to get close to the scarecrow so it's still in frame, but we don't necessarily see the whole thing. And then try to zoom in a little bit on Hu Tao, and then have her face the camera. We do, for this one, we do want the background blur to bring Hu Tao forward. And we just press the take photo button. And as you can see, beautiful photo. It's kind of misaligned, but that's why we composed the blue scarecrow to the left, so that way the balance is even and it's not very unbalanced. The only thing I don't like about the photo is that we're not that close to Hu Tao. We can't really see her details. Okay, so that's saved. So if we want a better photo, like a close-up of Hu Tao, we're going to stand next to the scarecrow. And then we're going to pull up the photo menu. Zoom in with L2 or whatever zoom in is for you. See how I moved it? You don't want the scarecrow crossing anything. Like in the background, see how the arm is kind of crossing the that entrance? We want it a little bit this way. Background blur. We'll have her look at the camera again. You can even hide the menu with triangle. And this will make a better photo. Now it looks like she's playing in the field. And that's why I took several photos, because she's moving. Unfortunately, it's not nighttime, so it doesn't really match your character. But we do have several photos now. and when they're moving, you want to take several just so you have a better one each time. And as you can see, from any angle, the background will blur perfectly, as long as you don't adjust the blur. If you do adjust the blur though, just be careful because it can overcompensate. And then the second thing is, or third thing I guess, is like color. See how Hu Tao is red and the grass is red? Not the ideal. So this background, this little bush is green, but it's kind of ugly. So what we can do is stand here, have the red in the back balance. So just activate her ability, and then put the black background blur, and take it off again. Sorry, I missed the opportunity. But the flames should stay for a while. She will lose health, so be aware of that. Oop. Sometimes you'll make mistakes, but yeah, so not the best place. It zooms out way too far, so we'll just stand next to it right here. That'll be a little better for us. Just heal up. Okay. Alright. Maybe... Alright, you just need to be a little fast with it, with some abilities, because they do go away fast. The visuals. I'm gonna try it one more time. Okay. Oop, I didn't mean to go to the shop. See how the grass is like green now because the sunset went down? It's nighttime now. Now the red's popping. Alright, so what we can do is go next to something blue. Like these. Now you have a nice photo. It took us long enough, but you got the idea. You can have her ability out, and it will look very awesome. Just be careful, because if you don't want if you don't want the grass to be on fire, it's gonna be on fire. So especially with Goba, if you want like a trash fire meme where everything is gonna be in flames, and use Zhangling. Otherwise, you know, have fun. See what I mean? It's like the everything is fine meme when she pops her ult, or if Goba's out. With Kazuha, his ability is very quick, so you're just gonna want to take a normal screenshot. So, like that. Also, if you're next to a flower, it can also give you some very good contrast. Kazuha is like a whitish blue on PlayStation, so you want someone more red, like Zhangling or Hu Tao, to contrast it. Personally, I do like some blues, with light blue. Like Mona has a dark blue here that contrasts it. Also, that's what I was going to get into next. Mona has an effect that is lasting. So you just pop it. Switch. Photo mode. Zoom. And it's supposed to last longer than that. But yeah, when it... Yeah, I think you have to be fast with that too. Here's the flower. I don't think you can aim Monas. But yeah, here we go. But yeah, it disperses after a bit. I could have swore it lasted longer. I guess not. Maybe if I hold it down? Or... There we go. Now you have a nice photo with an effect. Like I said, any items like these berries, they contrast Mona. You might also want to give it a try. The reason I like the blur so much too is because it does focus on the character. And see how much more she stands out even though everything's blue? Yeah, a little bit of orange really makes the difference. Okay, so that was color. We went over composition. We went over effects. I think that's pretty much what I wanted to show you. They're not the best photos. Oh, one more is like, see, your characters actually cast shadows. I've made one with Sarah. I put it on the internet. I'll put it in this video so you can see. But yeah, you can use the character's shadow as well to make a more dramatic effect. Like, okay, I'll stand somewhere where I can see the shadow better. Or maybe maybe Mona's silhouette's not the best for right here. I think it also has to do with the sun. Depending on what time of day it is, you're also going to want to focus on where the shadow is. So we're gonna fast forward time. Oops. Fast forward time to the morning, but very early, like 5-ish, 6-5. So as you can see, the shadow is stretched out. So either like that way, you go that way. But this is not the best angle. Yeah, that's a good angle. Okay. Then you want to go to the bottom. This way. You kind of want to wait for like a animation. That way the shadow also looks good. And there we go. We've got our shadow silhouette also. Alright, that's the end of the tutorial. I hope you found that helpful. Take all the cool photos you want. As you can see, if you apply all these in practice, you can get photos like the Sarah one. And I have a Zhongli one as well. It's not great resolution, but I like the Zhongli one I made. And like I said, use the effects, use composition, use color to your advantage. Use well, it's not competitive. I'm not competing with anyone, but you know, It'll help you take better photos. Use silhouettes, use shadows. So you're gonna have a fun time with photos in Genshin. It's one of the better photo modes I've ever seen. The other one being The Last of Us, one of the best photo modes. I think Uncharted has one. I haven't practiced with that one too much. Cyberpunk has a really good one. But yeah, Genshin is one of my favorites. It's not too in-depth, but it is very good. Alright,